So this routine is for like, you know, when you're supposed to meet your friends somewhere and everyone's hitting you up like, are you ready? Are you dressed? Are you going to be on time today? Yeah, this is that routine you want to pull out your bag. Because no, I'm not ready, but I will be. We've all been there before. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jonay. I'm a pro makeup artist and I'm going to walk you through how to get this easy, soft glam look in 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to be, but 10 to 15 minutes for sure. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below, but let's get into this look. Personally, I feel that everyone should have a 10-minute routine that makes them feel glamorous. First, I like to always start with a little bit of makeup primer. This is Hydro Grip from Milk. This is one of those primers that works well for combination skin or dry skin, but it really makes sure that your makeup lasts all day, sticks on, and will not move. I like to apply that pretty much all over my face, and then I let it dry down for a minute before I go in with complexion. Whenever I feel like I'm in a rush doing my makeup, I like to prioritize two things: brows and complexion. I feel like those are the two things that people will notice right away if it's off. So I always want to make sure that that's perfect and like where I want it to be. So starting off with brows, I'm just going to fill in where I need a little bit more definition and fullness. This is a brow pencil from Ami Collet. It's just like, you know, dark brown. But you see how like I filled in just like the tail of the brow and then the front mainly. And then I can go in and add like a little line under here just to define it and make it really sharp. But you don't want to just like outline your brow with a pencil. You want to kind of sketch little hair strokes. It looks the most natural. So while I'm doing this, it's giving my makeup primer a little bit of time to like dry down and lock in place. And then once my brows are set, I'm going to start putting on my complexion. Also, another tip for if you're ever in a rush doing your makeup, if it's something that you know you're not that great at, that's going to take you a while, start with that first. Like, you can always, at the end, knock out the things that come really easily and quick to you, but you don't want to have to rush something that you already know you're not that great at. Like, if you know you're not that good at putting on eyeliner, maybe start with eyeliner. Just to make sure you get that in place, and then you can like, ooh, take a load off, take some stress off, and do the things that come really easily to you. Because I'm really bougie with my brows, I also like to do a little bit of the brow pen from NYX. This is the Lift and Snatch pen from NYX. It's like so tiny and precise for sketching hairs, so I like to just go in with a little bit of that to add another layer of definition, which really makes my brows look really fluffy and natural. That's always the goal for me with brows. You see how I'm literally just like drawing little hair strokes? That's what you want to do. Also, take note that like I don't have the most perfect skin, so when I start doing my complexion, if you're someone that has dark spots, hyperpigmentation, active breakouts, I want you to take note of how you can really cover those things in a quick and easy way. So my makeup primer has had time to dry down, my brows are on. Now I'm going to go in with some foundation. If you have not picked this up, just do yourself a favor and grab it. This is the new Makeup by Mario foundation. There's Surrealskin. It's so good. I'm going to put 3 pumps because I'm not going to color correct. I'm just going straight in with like full coverage application all over the face. You see how good of a match that is and how good it covers? Highly impressed with this foundation. So when I first put on the foundation, I like to kind of spread it over, and then I'll go back and kind of pat over areas that need more coverage to kind of build the coverage. So look how fast and easy that really covered all of my blemishes. If I was doing like a no makeup look, I would go in and color correct first, but because I'm doing like a soft glam, really quick and full cover skin, I just went right in with that foundation. Just kind of manipulate that brush to do what I want it to do, be a little tighter, smaller, and more compact. Well, not compact, more firm. Okay, that looks great. Don't worry if you think I look like crazy, like I have too much makeup on. I'm going to let this sit for a second, then I'll go back with a beauty blender. This is the new Quickie concealer from Decay. It's not even out yet, but they sent it to me to try. So I'm just going to put it on under eye like I normally would. It has great coverage. And I love the fact that it comes with a little brush on the end that's very like firm, so you can just pat it in to cover those under eye circles and any blemishes you have. It makes it super easy to get great coverage. Notice I didn't go like super tight in my under eye with this concealer, just like going a little bit lower and then blending it up to the under eye area to make sure I don't have too much product buildup there, which can cause creasing. See the before and after? Kind of crazy. Also, whenever you're doing your under eye concealer, do not put foundation. Try not to put foundation in your under eye area because that also adds to product buildup, which adds to creasing. Just leave that open like I did before, and then you can go over your concealer to give you the coverage you need. No need to apply foundation and concealer under eye. Now, because I know I look a little crazy, I'm going to take a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray on a beauty blender, work it in, and then go over that foundation to make sure I just really press everything into the skin. Okay, so as I pull back, I'm just checking to make sure everything is covered the way that I want it to be covered. I know I have a little bit of darkness around my lips that I want to cover some more, and a blemish there on my forehead. So I'm going to take the Future Fluid Concealer from Milk and just pop it over where I want to color correct. This is like a warmer concealer that's like matching my complexion. So it's going to color correct any blemishes that I see still popping out. It's always nice to have one of those in your bag. Just kind of conceal it on the mouth. Areas that are like a little bit too, having a little bit of discoloration. And then this blemish that healed. I left a dark spot on my forehead. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Next up, we're going to do a little bit of contour. Notice I'm putting on all of my cream products really quickly, not powdering yet, just going in and map it out where I need to put everything. The contour placement is always so funny to me. This is one of my favorite brushes for contour. This is the F1 brush from Makeup by Mario. Also, if you're in a rush, make sure you have multi-use products and double-ended brushes. It will save you so much time versus like having to dig around and find a brush that does just one thing for you, you know? This one I really like because I can blend out like my face contour and then also my nose contour, like the cheek and the nose. So I have like two different size brushes for that right on this one handle, which is awesome. And then blend out this nose contour. I like to take that into the eye area to kind of fake a little bit of eyeshadow when I'm in a rush. Just blend, 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 and fake that shadow. There we go. I could totally do this even faster if I wasn't like explaining things and showing products, but you know, this video might go down to be like 13 minutes, but you know, it's really a 10-minute routine, guys. It's crazy how little bronzer will like warm up your complexion and just bring some life back to the skin. And yes, brown girls wear bronzer all the time. We like to look sun-kissed, guys. So I'm so happy that more brands are making bronzers that are suitable for deeper skin. So now that I have on all of my cream products, it's time to start adding powder and setting things. The first thing I'm going to do is set my full face with a loose little fluffy brush and a little bit of translucent powder, which is just a clear setting powder. Work it into the brush really good and go over and set everything lightly. Doesn't have to be a lot of powder, just enough. Notice I still haven't done my under eye yet. I'm going to set that with a yellow base powder. Okay, so under eye, I like to get a smaller brush and a more yellow base powder. This is Amicole Medium Dark or Medium Deep. Medium Deep. Just similar to like a banana. It's just like yellow, so it brightens under eye. And when I do my under eye concealer, I like to go ahead and press my finger to make sure it's all blended out. And then I'll powder. Not baking, just like lightly powdering. Okay, that looks so much better. We see Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so from there, I'm gonna take a powder puff and I'm just gonna take a little mixture of that yellow base powder and the translucent powder, work it into the puff and go right to the under eye area. You could also do this with a foundation powder to really press in and lock in your under eye, but I need to get another shade that's a little bit lighter to keep it bright. You don't want to go ahead and like darken it up with a powder that's too dark for your under eye. And now I'm gonna put some brown lip liner just to redefine my lips. So once you put that concealer on, you may lose a little bit of your lip line. A quick lip to throw on in a hurry is just a brown lip liner and lip balm, or you know, a cute little nude lipstick. Velvet Teddy, which is so good for like deep skin. Okay, that looks nice. We're gonna take the same contour and a double-ended brush that I love and just kind of add a little bit of definition in the eye, definition in the crease. This is like when you're in a hurry and you don't want to like look through your eye palettes. You can easily keep this one product in the hand and throw it on, and then take the smaller side of that same brush I have and do a little bit of drop shadow on the lower lash line, which is going to kind of open the eye a little bit and make it look more finished. Yes. Okay, next, let's put on some mascara. This is one of my favorites at the moment. I'm just gonna pop a little touch of mascara because I'm gonna throw in the lash really quickly. And then we are done. Whenever you know you're gonna put on a lash, you don't have to put on like a ton of mascara. You just wanna put on enough where like your lashes curl up and they're gonna blend in with the false lashes really easily. This is like for the moment when you know you're gonna like run out to brunch with a friend or a little date night, which no date should be, you know, last minute unless that's your boo-boo. If it's like a new person and they're trying to like take you out the last minute, that's just me though. Okay, so I like to take the lash. This is a quick set glue so it dries really quickly. Take the lash, grab it at the center of the lash like that. Look down into the mirror, put the lash behind your real lashes in the center. Pop it on, and then adjust the front and the outer corner to sit right at your lash line. This is advanced because a 10 to 15 minute look with lashes on? Come on now. That's top tier advanced. Okay, let's pop the other one on real quick. Align. There we go. Okay, so the makeup look is pretty much done. I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of blush to show you guys what this look would look like. This is one of my favorite blushes from Patrick Ta. It's kind of like, you know, a warm, like rosy brown that I really like. And if you're like similar to my complexion, you definitely would love it. And I know I said that was it, but the last touch I'm gonna do is a little bit of bronzer. Bronzing powder on the forehead and at the jawline. I literally put it everywhere at this point. If you're feeling like a little bit extra, like you want to bump up the glam in your cheek, I would go in and take a tiny brush like this with a shadow, cool contour, and just kind of etch in to the shape of the cheek. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little bit. Goes a long way. And then just lightly tap to blend that out. Could also do the same thing here on the nose, just a little bit to slim it out. And just blend in tapping motions. I think this look was really cool for, you know, a quick little 15-minute makeup. Look how I went from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. I could have done this faster, but you know, when you're a little chatty, sometimes I'm like super chatty. Not even sometimes. I'm always chatty. Especially when it comes to makeup. Be like that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of liner to this inner corner of the eye. Don't have to, but I kind of want to like open and like, you know, define the eye line a little bit and a little flick of it. Okay, this is the final look. It's giving she's going out with friends, she's going to brunch, maybe, you know, a quick little date, but kind of effortless. It's like that no makeup makeup that people say is no makeup, but like it's a lot of makeup. I hope you found this helpful. Everything I use is in the description box down below, so make sure you tap in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you found this helpful, like and share it with a friend. See you in the next one.